Hello, YouTube! My name is Scott, and I just got around to watching Cobra Kai. Season 4, Episode 6 is entitled Kicks Get Chicks. And, well, the stuff that happens here is a little out of the character's hands, but there wasn't much that they could do about it. See, the All Valley tournament board came together and decided on some new rules for this New Year's tournament. After some really odd fights over things like the color of the mats and getting in a few good burns at each other. Specifically, it's not just about karate anymore. There's also a competition of skills, like knowing kata, board breaking, weapons training, and apparently, in a way to be more progressive, there's a girls' division now. So, if you want to win, you gotta have some girls in your dojo. Now, this doesn't sit very well with Eagle Fang or Johnny because he doesn't have any. Never mind, he's apparently training in a warehouse with black mold in it. So his attempts to find teenage girls to join Eagle Fang are hilarious. It's not just the fact that he's out of touch. The stuff that he's saying to some of these girls, like teenage girls needed, under 18 it's a no-go. It was bad. Now, it seems like there might be a promising lead with Moon's ex-girlfriend Piper, who is fairly tough and actually interested, except for Cobra Kai. They're just ecstatic about these new rules because apparently it seems like they've won the tournament before they even started. And Terry's got the money in his pocket to be able to not only buy state-of-the-art equipment and new uniforms, but talent. They kind of bought away Piper. Now, Johnny's quest to find somebody to compete in the girls' division is eventually paid off when he goes to a debate meeting with Miguel and Bert, and the girl who's debating doesn't seem to give a damn about most of the debate rules, and shows that she's pretty badass. So Johnny's got that covered, I guess. It's just one of those things that's going to, happen off screen. She's going to be a Cobra Kai. Or, wow, that was weird. She's just going to be an Eagle Fang now. Now, there isn't that much of a problem at Miyagi-Do, except they don't really have a real champion. I mean, they've got Sam for the girls' division, but as far as the boys, they need Hawk back, and he's decided to give up karate. And it takes Dimitri going to his house and at first trying to pep talk him, telling him that, Hawk was the one that got him into karate. That doesn't work. So some old videos of some stuff they did together where they called themselves the Binary Brothers, which is in its own way equally funny. It just helps Hawk realize that, he's still got Dimitri as his best friend. And in the end, like right around the very end of the episode, he's back at Miyagi-Do. Okay, there's not a lot going on with Cobra Kai except for the fact that they've basically, just got a bunch of money to throw around. Kind of reminds you of the Slytherins if you think about it, when Malfoy bought his way onto the Quidditch team. But let's put that aside for now. One of the big things here in this one, is actually the Cobra Kai kids. Because first, there's Robbie. No. First is Tori. Let's start with Tori. Turns out Tori has a deadbeat aunt who is just kind of waiting for her sister to die so that she can get the money and survivor benefits. I'm not sure what's going on there. But apparently it might come down to who can prove to be a better guardian in court. And even though Tori's aunt doesn't know her brother's name or how old he is, she knows how to play the system, so it doesn't look good. Now, Tori winds up coming to the LaRussos for help because the only way she can start going back to school and show herself to be more responsible is if they sign off on it after, what she did to Sam. And basically Sam ain't having it. and she was ready to blow everything up. But instead, we get a surprise reappearance from Aisha because Sam goes all the way to Santa Barbara, where she's living now, to see her. And Aisha's talking about how basically she took the lessons of Cobra Kai. She struck first at this girl who she knew was going to be like her new bully in school, and now they're best friends. And it gives Sam the idea that, hey, look, I keep saying, Sam's not the best person, and she could have befriended Tori. She could have made a move like that. Instead, on Tori's first day back at school, she's basically threatened her. And it's all nice that she's confident again and not scared of Tori, but there's got to be a better way. Just because you liked training with Johnny doesn't mean you have to act like him. Right. And that all comes about after Amanda tells Daniel about an incident in her past where it involved a car and a baseball bat and a woman that was messing around with her dad, basically. Daniel had no idea because it had never come up. It's just an incident in Amanda's past that had her realizing that she needed to turn her life around. And Daniel realized he needed to do something with Robbie. Now, I don't know if he got through to Robbie, but he's telling him, you cannot trust Terry Silver because of the kind of person that Daniel became when he was training with him. Might have gone over a lot better if he hadn't said half of it with Silver standing behind him. Silver's all convinced that, Daniel just has always had a little bit of Cobra Kai in him, and he liked letting that part of him out. I don't know. But I think we're all hoping that he actually got through to Robbie. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's like a reverse of the last episode with the All Valley tournament in it, where like Robbie has a chance to like exploit an opponent's weakness, like Miguel did with his shoulder. But hopefully something will stop him. Yeah, on the whole, I'm not sure whether it was the teenagers or the adults who had more drama this time around. But I know I'm not liking Sam for this whole thing about, telling her dad about letting go of the past and then just going off on Tori. Guess maybe she's learned the lessons a little too well. But anyway, that's what I think. What do you guys think about it? Leave a comment down below, like the video, share it around, subscribe if you feel so inclined. Smash the bell icon below for notifications when another video goes up. And until next time, I have been Scott, and this has been Just Got Around to Watching, an offshoot of opinions no one cares about. Everyone has opinions. This one was mine.